few actors have had a breakthrough year like one Anna Kendricks is having this year. She appears as Bella's best friend in the blockbuster New Moon, and now she's receiving rave reviews for co-starring with George Clooney in Up in the Air.
It's 10 million miles.
Okay. Isn't 10 million just a number?
Pi's just a number.
Well, we all need a hobby. No, I don't mean to belittle your collection. I get it. It sounds cool.
I'd be the 7th person to do it. More people have walked on the moon.
Did they throw you a parade?
You get lifetime executive status. You get to meet the chief pilot, Maynard Finch.
Wow.
And they put your name on the side of a plane.
If you guys don't grow up, it's like you need to pee on everything.
Anna Kendrick is with us this morning.
What a
Good morning.
clip.
It is a good clip, and what a great line to be able to deliver, right?
Yeah.
Stunning movie, and some stunning news today on the day that the Golden Globe nominations are announced. Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. Look it, your name is right on this list. How about that?
I was just in your green room, and they were like, "We need to go up to the interview." We were like, "We're watching the announcements."
How about that? Oh, that must be very gratifying.
Yes, I know, and they're going on right now, and I want to know,
Well, the other people in your category are Penelope Cruz, Vera, who is also in Up in the Air, right? Monique from Precious, and Julianne Moore. And
it's not bad company.
Not bad company. And how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. What a year.
I know, deep breaths.
Yeah, deep breaths. Let's go back to Up in the Air, because Jason Reitman, who has had amazing success for such a young guy, this is really his film, and he developed this character with you in mind.
Yeah, that was quite a piece of news to get. I did a small film called Rocket Science, and he saw that, and he told me after I got the part that he had written it with me in mind, which I didn't know when I auditioned. Because he was afraid that information would psych me out, and I would sort of choke in my audition.
Yeah.
So he told me afterwards, and I was like sitting over my plate of food trying to absorb that information as professionally as I possibly could.
To have had the success you've had, because you had a Tony nomination when you were just a kid,
12,
right?
yeah.
12. So you've been in this business a while. It's not like you just fell off the turnip truck. But when somebody comes along and says, "We want to cast you in a movie with George Clooney,"
yeah, I basically spent the time between being cast and starting to film, just waiting for a phone call saying that they'd made a mistake.
This was some horrible error. It wasn't Anna Kendrick, it was Anna
Schmendrick. Yeah, exactly.
Right. So working with him is like what?
It's terrifying until, the second that you meet him. He could not be more of a gentleman. And at the same time, he's kind of a big kid. He truly is such a gentleman, and so kind and so generous. But he's also quite a teenager at heart.
Right. We've met him numerous times, and he seems as genuine through whatever circumstances you meet him, and I would assume would be the same way on a movie set.
Yeah, I mean, he completely goes out of his way to make people feel comfortable. I think he knows that he is George Clooney, and that makes people uncomfortable, the quote-unquote George Clooney part of him, and he wants to remind people that he's just a guy.
You did get a Golden Globe nomination. The people are talking about Oscar nomination too. Can you even put your head around that at all?
I'm trying to just take it one day at a time, and I feel like, the second you expect anything, you're setting yourself up to be disappointed. So I'm so happy. This morning has been great.
This morning's
been fantastic.
And by the way, only 7 trillion people have seen you in the vampire movies. Right?
Oh, those.
Right? And what is that like? Do people must stop you on the street?
Yeah, girls come up to me and ask me if I play Jessica in Twilight, and they're always really, really sweet girls. The only thing that throws me is when they yell Jessica at me from across the street. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. It's as though they want me to come bounding over and say, like, "Yes, it's me. You were right." We are so pleased that you decided to spend some time with us. It was my pleasure.
It was very, very